Hi, the end of the year. This time is actually really close to the end of the year when I'm recording this. As of the day of me recording this, it is the 29th. This might go live either the 30th or the 31st. I haven't figured that out yet. But wow. I do want to address before we get too deep into this and I don't bring it up. Um you guys may remember that I made a post stating that I was taking a good break from streaming because of a family emergency or personal reasons, as I probably put it. Um, on December 6th, I lost my brother to a tragic car accident while he was working. It happened around from what I know, it happened around 1 in the it happened around 1 that afternoon. I didn't find out till about 10 o'clock that day. My mom found out on her way home from work and was planning on telling me and my sister when we both got home from work. My dad actually took both of us out of work early so that we could be there, be together. Um, and when I was not streaming for that time, majority of that time I was in Virginia, where my brother was living, and I got to see him one last time, and also Um, we also had a service for him down there. As I said, today is the 29th. We had the final service for him here in my home state of New Jersey, right up the road from my house. Um, Yesterday. So that's why I haven't been as active. I've been still reeling from it. It still doesn't feel real. I've still been obviously trying to push stuff out, but now that depressing note's out of the way. I know I kind of started this off a little heavy, but trust me, it gets lighter. I promise. That was just the heavy bit. I'm probably gonna have a timestamp somewhere that you guys can skip to if you don't want to hear it. Which, if you don't, I'm not gonna fault you. I don't blame you. This isn't something I typically talk about on the channel. I don't typically talk about these things. But I just felt it was necessary because it's someone super important to me. But anyways, the channel. Let's talk about the channel now. Let's step away from the dark and depressing and get to the real reason you guys are here. Um, you guys absolutely rock. I'm just gonna say that you guys rock. The the amount of support that I've gotten from you guys this year is insane. I had my year end review come in, and my most viewed stream I thought was going to be my birthday bash stream because that did incredibly well. It ended up being, I think, the second VR chat horror stream I did at 154 views. Now I have streams that have cracked 300, but that took years upon years to do. I have a video that's in the 10,000s, close to 100,000s, and I'm still mad that that is my most viewed video because it's so dumb. Um, I have some videos that are I have like two other videos that have cracked 1,000. But Fredbear and Friends Left to Rot, I believe, was my fastest growing video that I've ever had. And I don't know why. I don't know what particularly. I know I talked about it a little bit at the end of October, but I want to reiterate. I don't know why you guys loved that one in particular so much. And when I made the sequel video, nobody seemed to care. Which that's just funny to me. Nobody seemed to care when I suddenly had a sequel video come out. I've been playing games that I enjoy. The channel has not changed. Metopia. When I started doing just Metopia. Excuse me, I just woke up about 2 hours ago. when I was just playing Metopia. It wasn't because I wasn't enjoying the other games I was playing. I wanted to finish Metopia. I started Metopia back in February, back during February Streamathon, which again was a massive success. The channel as a whole has grown a lot this year. You know, I have hired a video editor. I have hired a thumbnail maker. I finished some games for once. I revived some old series. We have new games to play. You know, this year, I've gotten back into editing my own videos. I've put out 3 trailers, for crying out loud. You know, if you guys haven't seen them, Corpse Party got a trailer because I'm going to be streaming that over on Twitch. My Pokemon Infinite Fusion Soul Lock, which I think I have briefly mentioned on the channel, is going to be starting in sometime in 2025. Hopefully January, but we'll see. And I have another Metopia series planned. And that one is going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, but I'm excited for all this. I'm excited for everything. To sit down and talk to you guys, to continue to do what I do, though. I have to thank everyone who has stuck around, who's come into my streams, who's come into my life. This channel started 8 years ago with, God, I hate looking back at those old videos, by the way. I hate looking back at like the really old ones, like the ones when I started this channel old. There's some that I will go back to, but for the most part I try to avoid them because I don't want to hear how young I used to sound. I sound so much older, which, I mean, I would hope so. I'm gonna be 23 this year. I'm gonna be 23 in 2025. I almost said 4. We're in 2024. I'm 22. It's surreal that I continue to do this. This was something I've always wanted to do. Content creation. It's not my main job, obviously. This is more like a side job, like a side hobby. But I still put so much effort into it. You know, I try to come up with a consistent schedule that has me stream like every other day. I try to find games that I would enjoy and turn them into videos. But I have to do it in moderation. If I don't do it in moderation, I'm not going to feel like I'm enjoying myself anymore. And that was a big reason why I stopped making videos. And why I just stuck to streaming. Because it wasn't so much I wasn't enjoying it. It just wasn't, how do I put it? It just didn't feel right. It felt wrong. And then I just started only playing games on stream. The only game I was playing off streams was Dokkan. And maybe the occasional Pixel Dungeon. Remember when I played? I didn't play that on this channel. That wasn't on this channel. That was on my old one. Anyways, but I started playing games on my own again. I have my 3DS. I've been playing. I've been going back to some games. I have some new ones. You know, I mentioned. Don't know why I'm holding that up. You can't see what the game is. Tenkai Knight's Brave Battle. You know, it actually looks really good for a 2014 game, by the way, on the 3DS. I've been finding new games. I've been thinking of new things to do. I've had things that I wanted to try on the channel for a while and just didn't feel confident in doing. But this year, I think I decided to take that step. I've taken back up video editing while my editor has been unavailable. I have hired a thumbnail maker. I've been working more diligently, I guess would be the word, to make sure that you guys get the quality you deserve. And it's tough. I know it's tough. I've been doing this for 11 years. I've been doing this for a long time, legitimately. And God, most of my life really has been YouTube. And if YouTube continues to be a thing, and same with Twitch, it will be majority of my life has been content creation. Which is Mind-boggling. It blows my mind that I can do this. With my face all over the place, by the way. I have been told that doing face cam is so difficult, but I didn't find it difficult, you know? And heck, even in a lot of my old thumbnails, my face, I would put my face in the thumbnails. Even when I wasn't doing face cam, you guys knew it was me. Not just because of my voice, but because my face was in the thumbnail. It's things like that that make me happy to be able to sit here and do this. We had a massive growth this year, jumping 40 total subscribers. But in terms of like how many new subscribers I got from my year in review, it said 52, which means, yeah, I lost some. But hey, we stayed. When we started losing, we stayed like 300 and within 360. I went from 323, remaining stagnant at that for majority of the year, to all of a sudden in October, jumping in both subscribers and views. And I couldn't be happier. Like, not even because, obviously I'm happy we jumped up in subscribers and views to get to me closer to what I want to do, to where I want to be, but it makes me happy because that means I'm doing something right. I'm finally doing something right. Content creation is something I enjoy. I don't talk enough to you guys. I talk to you guys maybe like 3 times a year, maybe, if that. And I need to do that more. I need to take more time, sit in front of the camera like this, and talk to you guys. Because it wouldn't be without you that I can do this. I know that didn't sound right. I realized as I was saying it, just roll with it. You know what I mean. Without you guys' support, I wouldn't feel comfortable continuing to do this. It's tough. I know I stream Monday through Friday. Whenever I'm streaming Monday through Friday, it's usually at like 11:30 at night, close to midnight. That's just what I do because of my work schedule. My work schedule is 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday. If I could stream any earlier, I would, but with what I have, this is what I have to do. I have to stream at 11:30 at night. On the weekends, I try to stream a little earlier and for a little longer, depending on what I was doing that day and how tired I feel. But for the most part, you guys know how long I stream. Usually between like 2 and 3 hours. Sometimes more, depending on how much fun I'm having and depending on how tired I am. But seriously, you guys are awesome. And 2025 being an even better year than this year. I hope friends do enjoy, and I'll see all you guys next year. Laters!